Hi there, Newsday TV meteorologist Rich Von Ohlen with an update on the heat wave this week across the island. So we're slated to potentially break some records across Islip MacArthur Airport. Look at some of the numbers here for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Some low to mid 90s, and I think we have a good chance of doing it Tuesday, perhaps into Wednesday, to break some all-time records. And 100 degrees is tough to come by. We've only seen it 7 times in our history going back to the 60s, but there's an opportunity on Tuesday that Islip could get very close to 100 degrees for the first time since 2011, going back 14 years. So what is a heat dome? The heat dome causing this big extreme heat across the eastern states. It's a big blob of red here, a big blob of high pressure or just dry, summery air this time of the year with the most direct rays. It's a jet stream ridge going up, coming back down and just spinning across the eastern states that sits there for about 48 to 72 hours. Now, eventually, after about Wednesday into Thursday, watch how the big blob begins to settle to the south and retreat. So we will lose the heat by late in the week. But until then, when we're in that big blob of red, we are baking here across Nassau and Suffolk County. Numbers on Monday probably close to about 90, 91, 92, not the stifling heat. But watch what happens on Tuesday. It's the core of that heat dome that nudges in with a west-northwesterly breeze everywhere across Suffolk County, Calverton, Riverhead, even out to the Hamptons, subject to some low to mid to maybe some upper 90s across the northern part of Nassau County. By one of the hottest days we've seen in about 10 or 15 years. And then we're hot again for Wednesday, but not quite as hot as we'll see on Tuesday. Climate Center says first week of July, though, we're not quite as hot as we're seeing right now, and things should settle back to where we see more normal temperatures for this time of year. But look at the heat begins to diminish, and we're actually 70s to near 80 and closer to normal, if not a little below normal, after the heat wave ends on Wednesdays. So prepare for some extreme heat early this week, especially Tuesday across Long Island.